The only time, man, that intelligence is viewed as a threat is if the person that has obtained their intelligence has gotten it for the benefit of control, of a dominating situation, a manipulation, for self-gain. Any kind of power in the hands of a person like this, with that mindset, is going to use the power of knowledge or intelligence for dominance. That's kind of the American way. That's how America's built, through manipulation and control, domination, cleverness. So they, in order to pull this off, you have to have an education in order to run circles around the opponent, so to speak. Mind you, you go to the job. I'm always use a job as a first example. Now you're in a room with all of these high-powered people. You got your supervisors, you got your managers, you got your, the general manager, the CEO. Now all of these, everybody's in there are thinking minds, and they're doing critical thinking. But there's also going to be some intimidation in that room, because somebody's going to want to be smarter than the other, because it's a beat to the finish. Everybody trying to get to the top, so everyone's trying to beat everybody's ideal. Or if a person come up with an idea quicker than one person does, then somebody gonna shoot that idea down and try to come up with their idea, so theirs a shine. Now, I feel like knowledge. I like being around knowledgeable people. Now I will hey mama, what's going on? I like being around people with plenty of knowledge, because I can feed off of them. It doesn't give me it doesn't intimidate me in any form or fashion. Because if I am around knowledgeable people, more than likely I'm gonna be around people that know more than I do anyway. And I'm more than likely gonna sit down and do more listening. It might seem like I'm doing more talking, because I'm not gonna be made irrelevant. So I might do a lot of talking, but in the meantime, I'm taking in more than I'm giving out. Now in relationships, everything is good. No complaints. I'm on the job right now, and I done snuck out, smoke me a cigarette like I occasionally do. But everything is on point. Things are going in the right direction. God is good to me. The kids, they love me. Matter of fact, if things was kind of messed up, you wouldn't see me in this state of mind right now. I wouldn't even be on Facebook. I wouldn't be really talking to nobody. So anytime you see me interacting, live, or I'm active on Facebook or whatever, I'm pretty well all right. If you don't hear from me, that means something wrong. If you don't see me, that means I'm somewhere trying to strategize or calculate some kind of way to fix whatever problem going on with me. But yeah, everything is, pretty good. It's pretty good. But yeah, like I was saying, they always want to be somebody that want to be on the top. And the person that wants to be on the top is going to shine the most. So they're going to want to get around somebody a little bit slower than them, a little dumber than them, so they can feel supreme. they feel dominant. It makes them feel better to be around a person of least what up, Bobby? With least mental capacity, or somebody that don't move as fast as them. I guess it gives them you know, something to make them feel good about themselves, man. Now me, I like a balance. Cause like I say, I don't even like to even show much into. I like to joke and laugh because when you show it, when people see intelligence, it intimidates them because they know you thinking. You know what I'm saying? And so therefore, a lot of time I just dumb down because I know what intelligence does to people. If you know, it's a threat to them that you have the capacity to even think on the level of them. A lot of relationships are based off of that. You know, I think a lot of guys, you know, try to get with a woman who's looks dumber than they are, so they can manipulate them and make them move the way they want to, instead of bring them up to speed or the level so they can work as one, and then vice versa. You know, she gonna want to be a woman more likely gonna want to move a dude in with her, so that he'll be her, you know, tool. She'll be the thinker and he'll be the tool. You know, if he shows any kind of intelligence, it's gonna rattle her. Or if she shows any kind of intelligence, it's gonna rattle him, and they're gonna be there at odds. So somebody gotta play dumb, and that's not what's up. Like let's say you go to let's say you've been a customer service. Let's say you work for Verizon before, or AT&T, or whatever, and you was working customer service, but you quit, or you got fired, or whatever the case may be. You're not working out anymore, and now you with the company. You just a customer, and you call customer service, and you start to explain to them the procedures, or you know, the ins and outs of the company. What you gonna do? You gonna strike a nerve with that customer service agent, because they supposed to be the one knowing, and you supposed to be the one listening. Notwithstanding the fact that they got the same knowledge that they have. So now it's friction now, because they can't run they you know, bullshit, because this person here know the scam just as much as they know the scam. In other words, the customer service representative is supposed to do everything they probably can to get you off their phone as fast as possible. Now the one on the receiving end, they know this, so they like, nah, I'm not going to go for that, because I know the tricks to this trade, and so now, bam, now they at odds. You know what I'm saying? Now you finna hang up on, you know, or you gonna put this person on hold because you don't want to deal with it, because you want to see it's all about manipulation. It's all based off of that. So if you have any kind of knowledge or wisdom or any kind of intelligence about yourself, you know, you're gonna be a threat to some people, man, and they're not gonna like that. You know, that's why people do a lot of studying, so they can, you know, you got lawyers. It's a big competition thing. Me, I get around you. If you sharp, you too smart, I'm gonna dumb down. Now, in other words, I'm gonna decrease. I'm gonna sit back. You know, if I'm in a relationship, if I get around a lady and I see that she see the intelligence of me that's rattling her cage, that's not gonna work out. I'm gonna move around now. Or a friend, a guy friend. If he, you know, if what I'm saying is rattling him, and he wanted to, well, I just go ahead on, and because you know, when you know what you know, you know what you know. But when intelligence is viewed as a threat, man, then the one is viewed as a threat to really got theirs for dominance. I have no desire to dominate over nothing, nobody, or nothing. I don't even want to be a business owner. I just want to live this life, do what I do. I'm not mediocre. I'm not going to be mediocre. But I don't want to dominate over anything or anybody. Not even my kids. The only thing I require my kids or my job or anything is respect me. That's it. You ain't got if you can't respect me, I don't want to be around you. I don't care how smart you is, I don't care how dumb you is, I don't care how intelligent you is, I don't care how stupid you is. If you respect me, we're good. If the respect factor ain't there, it's not gonna work out on no kind of relationship. Job. I quit going to a business if the respect factor ain't there. If you take me for example, if I see a person ain't up to speed, if I can, I'm gonna bring them up to speed. That way we can work together. On any level. Let's say I find a store I go to. Once we learn each other, I'm gonna keep going to that store because we have a relationship. We have a common ground, and there's no tug of war of no battle of the brains. We won't have that tug of war. You know what I'm saying? Or at the job. Okay, I make it understood. I make it understood perfectly. I don't want no position in here. So everybody at my job know that we ain't got to worry about Nash. Because he don't want to be nowhere up here. I don't. Because I don't want... You go in there, when you go up in there, man, it's like watching a whole lot of snakes fighting each other. I don't want to be no part of none of that. So I want to stay out here. In other words, I call myself I'm a field nigga. I stay in the field. I don't want to be nowhere in the house. I don't want to be up under the AC with mouse. No, y'all stay in there. Now I have just as much knowledge and wisdom, as much know-how as y'all do, but I don't want to put up with y'all going through because it's a survival of the fittest, WCW action type. I don't want to have no part of that. I don't want to have to prove nobody how intelligent I am, because they're gonna take energy from me. I can be using that energy to be doing something positive for myself. In a relationship, I'm not finna go battle the brain with you. Because in many cases, a person will go the opposite way of anything that is logical just to prove a point. And they'll mess the whole situation up just you won't be proven right, because everybody is at odds and everybody want to be the smart one. So no, I don't agree with people who use their intelligence as weapons of control over things, because that's a sign of insecurity to me, man. You want to dominate over if a person want to dominate over another individual, or if you see a person as a threat on any level, that's a sign of insecurity. That means that person puts fear in you. It's anything that's dealing with fear is intimidation. If you're secure within yourself, man, you shouldn't want any kind of anything to have any kind of leverage over any individual, man. I done stay out here too long. I done smoked my cigarette. Let me get out here. I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man.